Hey critics, and welcome back to the Critic Chronicles YouTube channel where you get commentary reviews and tabloid news. I'm your host, Patricia Hartley. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Now, I'm not as quick to the party as some, but I know y'all have heard by now that Trick Daddy, his set, the rapper, of course, his set was actually cut short at a recent event. If you don't know, rapper Maurice Samuel Young is his real name. He's, of course, from Miami. And his set was cut short at the South Atlantic Regional Conference for the Ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority. Shout out to the Divine Nine side note. After the rapper ignored guidelines on language and song content that had been discussed with him and his team prior to the event, says nationaltoday.com. Now, the article goes on to talk a little bit about the fact that the organizer of the event, Tiffany Moore Russell, who serves as the South Atlantic Regional Director, ended up putting out a statement. It was so bad that she wanted her sisters to know. And that statement read as follows. It says, the language, the lyrics, and the comments made by the artist were not acceptable. I ended the performance because of the disrespect for our organization and for our brand. And so it sounds to me like Tiffany did meet with the rapper beforehand to try to tell him, hey, these are the guidelines, all of the things, but he did not abide by those rules. And y'all, so was Trina not available? You know, Trina, was she on her fifth honeymoon? She just wasn't available. But honestly, it seems like the K's knew somebody who knew somebody. That's who connected them actually with Trick Daddy. And he discounted their rate according to him. And of course, Trick had to come out and he had to say his side as well. So I'm going to actually, if I'm able to here, I'm going to actually play what he had to say. Shout out to the Shade Room because this is courtesy of them.
Performing for the AKAs a year. I do Jump on It. That's one of my records.
That's one of his songs.
That when you book me.
It's called Jump on It.
But don't put out no statement talking about you told me what the you gave me a playlist. You can't give me no motherfucking playlist. This ain't your wedding. What's wrong with you? I ain't no shorty. I ain't no little boy. Anybody that was in that Sedity and then was sanctified, they should not been in there once I grabbed that motherfucking mic.
Hallelujah.
I ain't asked to be there, y'all. And I gave you, y'all me to have the rest of my motherfucking money. I gave y'all a discount. Cause y'all came through some friends of mine, and I gave y'all a half price show, and you get on the wake up and get on the internet and feel like you gotta do some micing, and you gotta explain to somebody about what went on. You turned my mic off. I felt disrespected. I left. I ain't planning on never going to no mother social media, but I'm performing for the AKAs. And now you done dirtied up my name. I gotta clean my name. I gotta clear my name up. You trying to save face on don't save face on me. Don't use me. Do not use me to save face. I ain't the mother one. Don't play with me. We had a situation where my performance time got pushed back almost an hour. I didn't say nothing. I gave you the real Trick Daddy. I gave you right what you paid for. And you bad enough, you cut my mic off and try to get on the stage and discredit me. But when I post these videos that was taken by my homegirl from the stage, and I show all the AKAs in the crowd, in the audience, loving the show, rapping it word for word, recording. When I take these videos of me taking hundreds of pictures after the show, you're going to look like a fool.
And that might be true. It definitely might be some people that actually enjoyed it. But, you know, when you're a part of an organization, especially a sorority or a fraternity, you are representing for the organization. Like, even a lot of the times when it comes to speaking for the organization, the only folks that can speak for the organization is typically the planner, but specifically like the president, right, of the organization. And in this particular case, it was the young lady who organized the event. She felt the need to actually come out and actually say, hey, we talked to him. He did not honor the rules. And if I'm being honest, I know that this is going to be one of those things where I'm about to say some stuff that y'all don't like, but I'm also going to say some things that you may also like as well, because the article continued on and it talked about a larger conversation around like the challenges that event organizers can face when booking controversial performers. Now, I don't tell nobody, okay? Don't tell nobody, but I have a little, okay? It may be a lot of bit, but I'm gonna pretend like it's a little bit of experience when it comes to like planning events, but it's for like the educational sector, right? A lot of the times when you're at a public institution, there might be some rules around like performances, or excuse me, a lack of rules because it's a public institution. And then you have private institutions who sometimes have more of like a, what they saying? Yeah, we gotta censor them, right? My personal experience has been, if you go invite somebody, make sure you're allowing them to be their full selves. Whatever their full selves might be, like allow them to be them full selves. Because I mean, I was surprised if you would have told me, hey, this is a multiple choice question, and you'd ask me which one of the Divine Nine organizations had Trick Daddy as a performer at one of their regional events, I would not have said the case. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know, they making the case different these days than what they used to make them, but I would not have said the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha would have been the organization. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. And another side note, unpopular opinion, if you're planning a family-friendly show, book a family-friendly artist just to be on the safe side. Because even if you want somebody that's like controversial, let it be somebody who's changed their life. You remember the time like Steve Harvey determined that he wasn't gonna curse anymore, right? You wouldn't book Steve Harvey before he cursed, right? If you didn't want cursing at your facility or at your event, you would book him afterwards because he'd be more willing to, accommodate you because he's no longer in that mindset anymore, right? But when I think about y'all, this man, his hit song was Let's Go. He got that song with Trina now, Nigga, don't he? I'm a Thug. His album titles tell the story. Thug Holiday, Thugs Are Us, Books of Thugs, Thug Matrimony, Backed by Thug Demand. Y'all didn't think he was gonna come up in there with some thug stuff? Y'all didn't think he was gonna come in there with some thug stuff? Oh, y'all. I get it. It is a part of the larger conversation, but again, family-friendly artists, if it's supposed to be a family-friendly style event. And I get it. Y'all are probably like, well, they talked to him beforehand. He should have known better. It's my understanding that she didn't talk to him one time. Like they had several conversations. That's a red flag right there. Honey, if you got to have several conversations with the artist about what they should or should not say, I would back up. I would back up. And especially if it was for my personal event, like if it was for, a family reunion or for, I probably would not overthink that. But when it's an organization that you are a member of and you have a stake in the organization, whether it is being a financial member or holding an office while still being a financial member, you gotta definitely think about that stuff. Because when I heard Trick Daddy come out and basically do a rebuttal to the post that was actually made, it was kind of like, okay, I think his frustration is the fact that you knew what kind of artist he was, you knew what kind of music he had, and then you gonna call him into a room to say, hey, these are the songs that we want you to have, these are the songs we don't want you to have, or you can be yourself, but we don't want you to curse, and then we want you to edit this out, right? If you got a person that's on stage and maybe they don't have a band, like let's say they have a CD, oh God, maybe not a CD, but whatever, the jump drive, I don't know, but whatever it is that accommodates them to ensure that they have the music played, you can't edit that like at the last minute. You got to have that in advance. So my other question would be, did Trick Daddy actually know that he was going to be censored prior to signing the contract, right? Because once you're in the contract, you're in the contract, right? So I think he was kind of thinking to himself backstage, okay, y'all got me back here. I've been waiting an hour. I'm being real patient. Y'all said that it wasn't great and you cut my mic off, but at the same time, I had a whole heap of AKAs that was right here at the front bouncing it out with their pink and green on, with their phones up, and afterwards it sounds like folks took pictures with him. So I think as an organization, probably as the organization itself, that was terrible representation. That was not okay. But I would start at the bottom of saying, who thought that it was a great idea to invite somebody who has not come out and said that he's reformed of any sort, and then you ask him to tailor his talent to accommodate your particular event when you knew what kind of artist he was prior to bringing him in, right? And so I'm just throwing it out there. But if you hear my frustration, the reason why I don't tell nobody I planned events in the past is because it is hard planning events, y'all. It is not. Shout out to the event planners, the wedding planners, reception planners, family reunion planners, whatever y'all be planning. Shout out to y'all. I don't envy you at all, okay? At all. It's a hard job, and especially when you're representing for either an institution or an organization. So yes, Tiffany, I do not envy you. You did the right thing, in my opinion, by putting out a statement so that you could, I would say CYA, but I already said it now, but right. And also the organization as well. Additionally, I feel Trick Daddy was an artist who did his job as well. And it was like, I came here to perform. I was on time. I didn't, not show up. I came like I was contracted to do. I just didn't follow them directions you had me do. Time out, you wanted me to edit my songs and stuff. You know who I am. You don't know Nia. Done been the places I've been. No. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, but y'all, that's what's going on. Oh, yeah, with well, specifically with the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha and Trick Daddy. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my goodness. And I didn't have a chance to congratulate Latto. She actually just dropped word that she will be showcasing a brand new album, and it's set to drop on May the 29th. Now, the name of the album seems to reflect her current life as a new mom. If y'all haven't seen it yet, of course, she's like, now, I think she said big mama, no kids, but now she's big mama, one kid. And now she's properly titled Big Mama. And while there is a lot of speculation around the father of Latto's unborn child, many think that it's British American rapper 21 Savage, whose real name is, okay, I don't even know if I'm going to say it right, Shia Ben Abraham Joseph. Oh my goodness. Woo. She did release a photo though with his hand in the picture, and some video, I guess, as well. It's a video, it's called Business and Personal, which is the reason many might be able to tell that he's the father, because his hand is small. His hand ain't that big. I thought his hand would have been a little bit bigger than that. Anyway, whoever hand that is. Either way, congratulations, Latto. And side note, and y'all really finna unsubscribe. Very unpopular opinion. On this channel, if you are dating, if you are getting money or even giving the honey to a married man that you are not married to, baby, you are still very single. We are living very single, okay? An available man love a woman with like a baby. Ask Sierra, and better yet, ask Russell. Big mama. Anyway, let me just move on and move out. Here at the Critic Chronicles, our goal is to provide quality but juicy content from websites, digital magazines, and tabloids, most of which are sourced from our public libraries. Research from the National Library of Medicine show that there are an estimated 17,000 public libraries nationwide, totaling 4 million visits each day. Public libraries are civic organizations that are committed to providing invaluable resources beyond books that are free and open to the public. Get your library card to access thousands of resources today. For access to the full YouTube episodes of our show, please be sure to browse the channel. And of course, y'all, we hosted Vlogmas in honor of Black History Month, so check that out as well on the channel. And also be sure to subscribe to our backup channel, Hey Critics, also linked in the show notes. Thanks again for tuning in to the Critic Chronicles YouTube channel, where you get commentary, reviews, and tabloid news. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload.